Raja Porus, also known as King Puru or Purashatuma, was one of the most remarkable rulers of ancient India, who became immortal in history due to his legendary encounter with Alexander the Great. He ruled the region between the rivers Jhelum, ancient Hydaspes, and Chenab, ancient Acesines, in what is now Pakistan. His reign is remembered not only for his political authority, but also for his extraordinary courage, dignity, and leadership in the face of one of the greatest military powers of antiquity. Porus belonged to the Paurava dynasty, which had a strong presence in Punjab. Unlike many other Indian rulers of his time who were divided into small kingdoms, Porus commanded a disciplined and well-trained army. He was tall, strong, and reputed for his physical and moral courage. Ancient sources, particularly Greek historians such as Arrian, Plutarch, and Diodorus, describe him as a king of remarkable stature and character who displayed qualities of a true warrior, even in defeat. In 326 BCE, Alexander the Great marched into the Indian subcontinent. After conquering Persia and Central Asia, his ambition was to extend his empire into the fertile lands of Punjab. However, the river Jhelum stood as a natural barrier, and on its eastern bank waited Raja Porus with his army. Porus commanded around 30,000 infantry, 2,000 to 4,000 cavalry, 300 chariots, and about 200 war elephants. The elephants in particular played a decisive role in the battle, creating terror among Alexander's Macedonian troops who had never faced such beasts in warfare. The Battle of the Hydaspes was one of the fiercest and most difficult encounters of Alexander's career. Despite Alexander's superior tactics and experienced troops, Porus's army fought with extraordinary valor. The war elephants caused massive disruption in the Macedonian trampling soldiers and scattering cavalry. Porus himself fought valiantly, mounted on a great elephant, inspiring his men by refusing to surrender, even as many of his forces were slain. Ultimately, Alexander's strategic brilliance and numerical advantages wore down Porus's army. But even in defeat, Porus earned admiration from both his soldiers and his enemy. Captured and brought before Alexander, he was asked how he wished to be treated. Porus replied with legendary words, "Like a king." When Alexander pressed further, asking if he wanted anything more, Porus firmly stated, "Everything is included in that." This dignified response deeply impressed Alexander, who not only restored Paris to his throne, but also granted him additional territories as a mark of respect. Porus's resistance left a profound legacy. He demonstrated that even against the greatest conqueror of the age, Indian rulers could fight with unmatched bravery and uphold their honor. His example inspired later generations, making him a symbol of courage and national pride. While Alexander continued further eastward, his troops, weary of battles and fearful of facing more powerful kingdoms like mutinied at the river Bees, compelling him to retreat. Thus, Porus was the last great adversary Alexander faced in India, and his valor indirectly contributed to halting Alexander's advance into the subcontinent. In history and folklore, Raja Porus stands tall as a heroic figure. He embodied the ideals of kingship, bravery, dignity, and magnanimity even in adversity. His legendary reply to Alexander became a timeless expression of sovereignty and self-respect. Today, Raja Porus is remembered as one of the earliest and most illustrious defenders of the Indian subcontinent against foreign invasion.
Don't forget to like thumbs up sign, share link symbol, and subscribe bell to my channel for more exciting content.